right? But I keep telling my brothers and sisters, why do we get on
All right, I'm Mark Naughton on the Mark Naughton Show, and I'm here with
Buddha.
Buddha?
Yeah.
All right, Buddha. So I just explained the concept. What's on your mind?
I mean, Corona, this COVID, is like really crazy. Everything is shut down. Certain people, they can't work, their jobs and all that. And then I don't know, everything like right now is like, it's real messed up in the cities.
Did you see what the CDC just came out with? They said they recommend 2 masks. Wearing 2 masks. What are your thoughts?
Oh, 2 masks. That's like, that's a little extreme, I think. But I guess anything to prevent you from getting sick. I mean, yeah, I'm trying my best to avoid it myself.
You gonna take the vaccine?
No, I ain't been showing those symptoms or anything. I ain't trying to catch nothing. I'm cool.
You talk about in the city. The one thing in the city that I found amazing, every time I come here and I go to use the bathroom, every bathroom's closed. What's going on with that?
I'm guessing they just trying to keep it limited and like they trying to stop the spread of the COVID. I'm guessing. The bathroom is the place with the most commonly with germs and all that. So
It also has soap.
It does too. So yeah, it's like a win-lose right there.
Jeff, what's on your mind?
What are you guys doing down here in the in the hood, as they say?
That's a great question. What we do is we want to hear from the people. We don't want to tell the people what to think. We want the people to tell us what to think. It's reverse news. It's called Truth News, and I'm Mark Naughton, and we're on my show. So what do you want to tell the world?
This place is a dump. That's what I want to tell you. I live in a dump. It's cold outside. It's freezing, and it's just terrible. It's terrible.
Who's at fault for the dump?
I don't know. People at the city of Philadelphia, maybe.
So what can be done to improve it? You're out here. This is your neighborhood, I'm assuming. And I wouldn't want to call the neighborhood a dump. Those are your words, not mine. What do you think? What can be done?
I don't know. Clean it up a little bit. It's disgusting. It's shit everywhere. It's disgusting, man.
It's a funny thing. They talk about a little bit about enforcement, broken windows theory. We're talking about law enforcement, and a lot of times they say, "Hey, don't enforce the little stuff, like littering." And I look around, and I mean, it's impossible not to step on either a needle or some trash or even feces, right? So, do you think maybe some enforcement might be in order?
Maybe. Not a bad idea, I don't think. Probably clean it up a little bit. Yeah. I think a little enforcement would probably be a good idea.
Okay.
Too much open air going on here. It's too easy to get fucking. It's ridiculous, man. Tired of fucking stepping in shit everywhere I walk.
It's. I don't want to say it's funny, right? I don't think funny is the right word, but every time I come to Philly and I go to get a coffee and I come out here and I go to use the bathroom, every store says no. Every store says it's closed. What are your thoughts?
If they let us use their bathrooms, maybe then people wouldn't have to shit on the sidewalks.
All right, we're back at Rittenhouse Square, and we're on the Mark Naughton Show, and I'm here with...
My name's Rob.
Okay, Rob. So I explained to you the concept of the show. It's where you tell your story. What's on your mind?
Well, so this weekend I'm celebrating Mardi Gras. That's coming up on Tuesday.
It's funny you mention that because you're right, and this is the first time I'm hearing celebration and Mardi Gras. So tell me about it.
Yeah, great question. So this is I grew up in Philly, lived in New Orleans for a couple of years, and I'm back in Philly. But I need Mardi Gras right now because we got this whole the country's pretty tense right now. So Mardi Gras is an appropriate. We all need it. So.
How are we gonna party?
Well, it's a good question. I bought a king cake.
I'm thankful that I live in America. I'm thankful that it's still a free country. I know some friends in different countries, and it might not be a perfect place, but I'm very thankful that I live in America. thankful for all the freedoms that we have here. Thankful that I can walk around with a Bible and not be persecuted like I have some friends in China and Iran that they don't have these freedoms that we have here. So,
You know, you bring up a really good point, because I've noticed as I've traveled the world and I come back to the United States that it's the people who talk the most trash on America and our way of life here in America that talk the most trash have never left the States.
I have been out of the States, and lived in Puerto Rico when I was a kid. I mean, that's a lot of freedom there as well, but nothing like America.
You're out here helping the community. We just walked the streets of the community. What we just saw, I mean, if I were to tell you open air drugs, I watched people sticking their needles right in the arms, literally out in the open.
That used to be me.
That used to be you.
I sold, dealt all drugs known to mankind. I became a very evil man.
What do you need?
I hurt the women that loved me. I was married, had tons of relationships, hedonism, drug abuse. I have a degree in psychology, and now I have nothing. I could never DJ or perform in front of anybody unless I was drunk or messed up or mangled. And now that I'm quasi sober, I'm still homeless, and all my assets are frozen.
So where do you fall with, what are your feelings? Is it freedom or is it regulation?
I think I lean honestly more toward leaving it up to the people. But you know, it's So I do. Ideologically, I do. Depending on where you currently live, you know, the way you behave now, it kind of depends on the attitude of the people around you, right? Because you just don't want to. You don't want to be that guy, not regarding rules, right? So you don't want to be a jerk. But yeah, if it was up to me, we would kind of take the risks we want to take, you know.
It's really funny because when you say that, I think about it, and I remember if you go simple psychology, being back in high school, if I said or did something socially at a party or at the lunch table, society, they corrected me pretty quick. I didn't need laws to tell me what was appropriate and what wasn't.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, right? And I think that's good. That's good. You should. I think as adults, like, we should be able to. You have to, right? Like, to be able to play with others, like, you have to be able to take cues and understand, like, what your society deems like correct or not, and that's. You know, that's an intuitive way to live, and if you want to have other people in your life, then that's how you should live, you know. Yeah. So whatever you kind of like, you can. That's the thing. You can kind of come at this with logic and kind of like reason about what you think should happen or not. But at the end of the day, like, you've got to be respectful of other people.
You gonna take that vaccine, Rob?
I'm gonna take the vaccine. Yeah.
And I've been trying to do the right thing, getting girls off the street, and I came up here and I got caught up in it, and I ended up doing meth and other god awful things.
So let me ask you this. It sounds like you've had some lows, some highs, and now the question is, what advice can you give to the community, to the people, to maybe your elected officials, because this section of town is a little rough. Am I wrong?
Do you want me to tell the truth?
This is called Truth News, so okay. If you could tell the truth, that's exactly what we're looking for.
As an addiction psychologist, Drexel, they are getting people hooked on fentanyl, which isn't not even really that addictive. Then they put them on methadone, which is government sponsored. To get off of methadone, it takes 3 months to detox.
So, or do you think that we're enabling?
It's beyond enabling. The government is keeping people addicted to methadone because it makes them money.
So I'm Mark Naughton. I'm here with Mikey. Okay. So what's on your mind? This is your show, your time.
Well, me and my gal are just going to get vegan pizza on Valentine's Day.
Okay. And that's crazy. It looks like you're trying to make the best of it. Am I right?
Yeah, it's fucking cold out here. Sorry to be foul.
That's okay. Anything else? Happy Valentine's Day. You guys been together a while?
Oh, we're not together, but, you know, we're together in certain ways.
Okay. Hey, no judgment here. It's good. Do you think we've been a little lonely with all the lockdowns?
Yeah, always lonely in the heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for your time. You got the impeachment still happening. That's getting dragged out. Anything else?
Not really.
You nervous to touch that one on camera?
Just a little bit, you know.
That's the funny thing. Everybody's nervous about their own opinions. Do you think we still have free speech?
Oh, God. I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so as well.
I hope so, too. All right, guys. Thanks for watching today's show. It was cold. It was wet, 30 degrees outside, but we went out there. We did some things a little different. We went to Kensington this time. If you like what you see, like, share, and subscribe. And if you do or don't, make some comments. Let me know. Let me know how we're doing, what you want to see, what you want to hear. Thanks. Have a good one.